Okay, what I really enjoy is taking just a few seconds to, at this forum, telling you a bit about and rightfully praising our speakers. So our first speaker today is beloved TA of the class. Her name is Sharda Subramanian, who is not from South Asia and would like to repeat that. Sharda Subramanian. Yes. So Sharda is an MIB student here, a Masters of International Business student here, first year. She is interested in sustainable businesses. She has worked in the past for a number of causes, for a number of NGOs, in people with homeless, for orphans. And last semester, she brought a wonderful presence to our class. Now this speech, her value speech, embodies a lot of the person that she is and the depth that she has in her messages. Let's keep the energy for our very first speaker. Let's warmly welcome Ms. Sharda Subramanian.
Hello. One day can change everything. I'm going to tell you about that one day that changed my life. My biggest dream as a young girl from a conservative family was to go on a solo trip to northern India. After a lot of persuasion, begging, and a little bit of blackmailing, I finally convinced my parents to go on a solo trip to Agra to see Taj Mahal. But what amazed me the most during that visit was not Taj Mahal, but a cafe called Shiro's Hangout. It was run by a group of women that had one thing in common. They had all survived acid attacks. They were either attacked by male stalkers, jilted lovers, relatives, or fathers. Whatever the reason, it was pre-planned and aimed at the face. The goal? Long-term damage. When I walked into the cafe, they greeted me with smiling faces and served me delicious food. There was no fixed bill, and the customers could pay as they like. The cafe manager Saini told me that before she rose, she used to cover her face all the time. But now, she has learned to forget her problems and embrace her virtues instead. They taught me the beautiful smiles at Shiro's not only inspired me, but also brought in live memories of yet another magnificent smile that lit my entire life. The smile of my mother. Let me tell you her story. My mother is passionate about foreign languages and graduated with a master's degree in French. She traveled across the country teaching students until my brother was 3 years old. She developed a condition of acute laryngitis and needed constant care and treatment. My mother quit her job, took care of him, and today he pursues music as a profession. Every single time my brother finishes a concert and the audience applauds, I can see my mother's face beaming with happiness and contentment. Once, I got this opportunity to ask her if she ever regretted the decision to quit her job for my brother. She told me that she took it as an opportunity to do something extraordinary as a mother and as a blessing in disguise. My mother taught me a very important lesson. To be content doesn't mean you stop desiring for more. It means that you are thankful for what you have and patient for what is to come. We are all attending grad school. It's tough, it's stressful, and no matter how hard we try, there are a few goals that we miss at an arm's stretch. We often stress about our lives so much that we forget to acknowledge the wonderful things that we continue to accomplish in our lives. We are all gearing up towards the end of this hectic semester, and let me take this opportunity to urge you all to move forward with a happy spirit and to be content and grateful about the small things, the big things, and everything in between. Let us count our blessings, not our problems. Let me conclude by chanting the 4 lines of my favorite hymn. When upon life's billows we are tempest tossed, when we are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Thank you.